She appeared out of nowhere, a tiny gray bundle on the side of the road, surrounded by nothing but emptiness. I was cycling, the wind rushing past my ears, when suddenly I heard a faint, desperate meow behind me.
Hello.
I stopped, turned around, and saw a pair of tiny eyes staring back at me, full of fear and hope. And in that moment, everything changed.
What are you doing out here?
Up here all day, all morning, snoozing.
I hadn't planned to stop. I had a route, a goal, a schedule. But how could I just keep riding, knowing that this little creature would be left all alone on the side of the road? I got off the bike, walked closer, and she meowed again, as if to say, "Please don't leave me."
It's tripping over you again.
I tried to find where she came from. Maybe she was lost, maybe there was a house nearby, but there was nothing. No people, no villages, just wind, rocks, and dust. That's when I realized someone had simply dumped her there.
Get off. Get off.
At first, I hesitated. There was barely any space on my bike, but I couldn't walk away. I made a little room in the front bag and gently placed her inside. Within minutes, she climbed out, scrambled up to my shoulder, and sat there as if she had always traveled that way. From that moment on, we became a team. I got her a passport, a microchip, and we continued our journey. Her name is Nala. And honestly, I can't imagine the road without her anymore. At first, I thought the noise, traffic, and cities would scare her. But no, she acted like she had seen it all before. Engines, crowds, loud streets, nothing bothered her. She'd just sit on my shoulder, watching the world go by, sometimes stretching lazily as if to say, "Don't worry, I've got this." Over time, I realized she wasn't just a travel companion, she was part of my life. Every day with her felt special. She'd purr by the campfire, play with the tent ropes, or simply sit beside me, making the world feel a little brighter. There were hard days, too. Bad weather, exhaustion, scorching heat. And I always worried about keeping her safe. I remember once she got sick, and I completely panicked. But right across the street, by some miracle, there was a veterinary hospital. We went in, and they took her in right away. I stood there watching as they examined her, and my heart was pounding. That was the first time I truly realized how much she meant to me. After that, I became even more careful. I made sure she drank enough water, stayed warm, and felt safe. We learned to understand each other without words. Sometimes I'd say, "Ready to go, Nala?" And she'd jump right onto the handlebars as if to answer, "Let's do it." Traveling with her changed everything. I stopped caring about how far or how fast I went. What mattered was being together, making sure she was happy. She reminded me what this journey was really about: life, friendship, and the kind of simple joy you can't buy.
Good setup. You coming out?
Recently, I got new wheels and showed them to Nala. She sat beside me, studying them like a true critic, then jumped straight onto the rack, ready for the next adventure. Ahead of us lay a long road through several countries, but we took our time, enjoying every moment. When we finally made it home, she acted like she'd known the place all along. She sniffed the steps, looked around the yard, and then quietly sat down next to me. And in that moment, I realized, to her, home wasn't a place. Home was us, together. If you like this story about Nala, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more touching and inspiring stories.